November 9th, 2022, and we are moving right along. It's funny, time never stops marching on. So, today was a great day. I got a lot accomplished. I was able to really get some systems in place and worked on that were very helpful. And I had a great conversation with a friend, someone that I've been talking to for almost a month now, and working through what I've designed with America's Holding Company with him. And as he was asking questions, I kept answering the questions, but I was jumping all around my website. So I was going to different pages and I said, oh, well, this is how we handle that. And this is how this works. And I realized if I wasn't on that call to provide the context around the questions he had, the website would have done no good at all. And I think that happens to a lot of us. We provide a lot of context or content without the context. And if you don't have the context around what is being discussed, no amount of content will make any sense. And that's one of the things I think I know I particularly need to get better at is providing more of the context. And so that's one of the things I want to start doing is going back to the start of my journey, the start of America's Holding Company, and what I was trying to understand and create was a system that lets us improve what we already live within. And we've got to look at it from a different angle. We got to look at it from how can we go forward and make a difference with the systems and the technology that exists today. America's Holding Company is all about Social Security and taking care of us, we the people, right? Social Security from 1933 was designed to take care of the people. But the technology, the resources we had access to in 1933 are vastly different than the technologies and the resources we have today. And we need to take a minute and look at what are we trying to accomplish? And what technology exists today that will help us do that as quickly as possible? The goal is to collapse time so you can focus your time on what you want to spend your time on. And you can only do that through understanding what you're trying to accomplish. And so that's something I've been thinking about all day. Is what are we trying to accomplish? What are we trying to do? And if you don't start with the end in mind, you'll never get there. So I've been spending a lot of time really thinking through what are we trying to accomplish with these different taxes? Because I look at the tax code. This is the tax code. It is the rule book for being an American citizen. If you do not understand the tax code, I promise you, you are overpaying in taxes because taxes are used to control us. The government controls us by giving us opportunities to do what they want us to do and save money by doing it, which is great. You don't fight the tax code, you use the tax code. If you don't know the rules to the game, you can't win the game. That's what we need to look at when it comes to our entire lives. Look at what are the rules that we live by. If I said, What needs to happen for you to be happy? Do you know? Do you know what needs to happen for you to be happy? Because chances are we don't. We don't know what it takes to be happy. And if you don't pay attention to what it takes to be happy, how will you ever be there? You got to understand the rules of your life. You make the rules, you control the rules. Every rule is your choice. So, what are your rules? When you understand your rules, life opens up. So, that's one thing I want to encourage everybody to take time and think about what needs to happen for me to be happy, and me being you, because your happiness is important to you. And no one can define happiness for you except you. Do you define it though? That's one of the things we got to look at. How are you defining it? If you don't define it, you can't attain it. I define happiness by spending time with my family. Yeah, as I'm doing more and more of these lives, as I'm inviting you deeper into my life, you will see I am constantly interrupted by my family, and I absolutely love it. Everything I do is for my family. Why would I be upset if they interrupted me doing something that I am doing on their behalf? It makes no sense. But I only can have that opinion because I know what I want. And I know what success looks like for Justin. So I want to encourage you, take time over this holiday season. We got Thanksgiving coming up. We've got Christmas coming up. Think about what life you want to live and strategize it, plan it. I promise you, we can do anything we want to do. We just have to plan it. So that's something I've been thinking about all day, and I hope it's helpful for you. If I can do anything to help you guys, and like I talked about earlier, it's all about context, right? If you would like more context around what I'm doing, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to have a conversation and show you anything I've created. At the end of the day, you can't steal my brain. I'm the only Justin. I am my competitive advantage. I will give you everything I have because it doesn't matter. I am my competitive advantage, just like you are your competitive advantage. So use it. Use it. Go out, make a difference. Be the change you want to see in the world because you can. With that said, I am going to go to bed. It's late and I put off doing this far too long. So thank you guys. Appreciate you as always. If I can help or serve in any way, I am reach out away. And with that, we'll talk to y'all soon.